Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., the street one Kansas City neighbor wants to see changed in tribute to Dr. King. Plus, Recycle Fest, how these odd, unwanted items are going to help out others. One election day, Kansas City voters chose to change Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard back to the Paseo. But now, many are still wondering what's the best way to honor Dr. King. 41 Action News reporter Nick Starling has been following this story for you. Nick, what are just some of those options?
Well, Gabriella, besides Paseo, some of the names thrown out last year were 63rd Street or the airport. But one man says, why not Nichols Parkway? So he started a petition, and it's gaining steam.
A monumental vote takes these Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard signs down, replacing them with the Paseo. Since that decision, other ideas are coming to light.
Wanted to keep the conversation going, the idea of either naming a street after Dr. King.
So Chico Sierra wants to rename Nichols Parkway to honor MLK.
I had this question about why we had this street named after J.C. Nichols, the sort of architect of redlining and segregation in Kansas City.
J.C. Nichols was a Kansas City developer, helped make the plaza, but he's also known for segregating portions of the city by restricting African Americans from owning homes. It's a street name change many here prefer.
I think it's a heck of a lot better than what they did with Paseo.
As far as like the overall what they're trying to do, I think it's a good thing.
However, others think it would be another tough battle.
If you think Paseo was hard, this J.C. Nichols would be practically impossible because of the history of the city.
Last year, there were several committee meetings to discuss the best way to honor Dr. King. The top two choices?
Airport and 63rd Street.
But instead, the city council chose the Paseo, the third option, igniting backlash from those who live along the boulevard. J.C. Nichols is just a fraction of the size of the Paseo, with it being nearly just 7/10 of a mile. But Sierra says it's not about the size of the road that should matter, but the meaning behind the name and what takes place near the street.
Political events held here that have been like sort of more towards like equality and justice, and I don't think somebody like J.C. Nichols would appreciate that sort of thing.
Besides just renaming the street, some say this fountain should be renamed too because it's called J.C. Nichols Fountain. Again, this is just an idea. We'll see how much traction it will get. Reporting live in Kansas City, Missouri, Nick Starling, 41 Action News.